Hey Sagittarius, it's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. Woo, woo, woo. All right, let's do Sagittarius. So what's going on with Sagittarius in love? Give me 10 cards. 10 card Celtic cross, please. I feel like I need to freestyle. King of Swords is what you're doing right now. So there's somebody you're being kind of cold and or detached from. All right, what are they doing towards you? Or they have love for you. So this person feels like you're the one. Okay. The story I'm getting here is that somebody you're really detached from. And I think there's somebody here that has a lot of love for you. But I feel like either they feel rejected by you or this is somebody who rejected you. So, somebody was rejecting to get a show. Somebody was put on a show in the past. Tom, what the fuck are you talking about? Let me explain it. Sit your ass down and let me explain what I'm saying. There is emotions here. Lots of it, in fact. But I feel like the major culprit was the game playing. Tyler, what kind of game playing are you talking about? Let me explain. Just let me explain for a second. There was true emotions there, but I think somebody got off by playing a lot of head games and mind games to the point where the person felt rejected to a degree. All right, if you catch my drift. And there is true love there, but I felt like you kept rejecting them or they kept rejecting you. What happened in the past? The Three of Cups. What's the best case scenario? Two of Swords. A lot of indecision still. Some of you may at the end of the day started just to ignore this situation. Some of you may feel ignored. So why is he reading so bipolar today? What is their actions towards you? See, look, you're both kind of acting detached and cold towards one another. But why is the Four of Cups here? Again, I'm getting somebody felt rejected or and this could be you, but I feel like somebody felt rejected, but the emotions was there. Why was somebody rejecting? I get arrogance. Like they were acting distant and arrogant because I this is what I'm getting. Like it was truly there, but somebody got off by rejecting somebody or they wanted to feel important or this is not going to apply to a lot of you. I'm going to let you know. It was an ego. Somebody had a big ass ego and there was truly emotions there, but it's like they didn't want to admit it or let it be known. They kept up a facade. I don't know if this is you or them. This is what it's telling me, but it's telling me that there's truly emotions there. You may be able to fool them, or they may be able to fool you, but you ain't able to fool me. I can see right through this. Just saying. That's what I kind of feel, and that's what I'm getting. And I feel like basically it wasn't a true case of rejection. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it may have felt like that, but it wasn't a true case. It truly was just a lot of ego. Somebody kept doing this so they can keep being chased. They were afraid to let their guard down. I got a lot of scenarios. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Somebody may have still wanted to be chased relentlessly. They got an ego out, like an ego trip off of. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I don't like that, and I don't know who that applies to. Why is the Two of Swords here for? You know what I noticed? What's the communication like between you two for the rest of the month? Tell me that. Not much. If very little, not either very little or not at all for some of you. How do you see this situation? So you're starting to hold back and detach from the situation. Some of you felt rejected in the past, Sagittarius. But the person truly had love, but they were more into the show. They were into the theatrics or the days of our lives about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, for some of you cross watchers, well, Tyler, that's what I felt like was done to me. Well, take the message. That's why you're tuning in. Outcome between you two. I still see this being blocked or a lack of forward movement. And I see you. Here's what I find so strange. They're the king. Okay, you're the King of Swords. They're the Queen of Swords. And then they got the Two of Cups clarifying them. So there's truly emotions there. They just won't tell you. Or they're just not acting like it. And it's telling me it all happening due to the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. So somebody got rejected. Or felt rejected. But it wasn't a rejection in the true sense of a rejection. Rejection means, somebody got turned down because they truly they weren't into what that was. But they were into this. It wasn't rejection because they didn't want you or vice versa, you didn't want them. It was a rejection out of ego. I don't ever get a story like this. It was a rejection out of ego, out of somebody still wanting to be, they didn't want to admit it, or maybe they still wanted to be chased. Or whatever the case may be, it was just like this big ego trip. It wasn't truly what you thought it was. All right, this ain't gonna make a sense to a lot of you. This sounds like a bonus read, but I'm not gonna put it up as a bonus. If the message comes out, the message comes out. It's not gonna apply to everybody in this room. But they feel like they love you or have a lot of deep emotions for you, but they don't act like it, is what it keeps telling me. So, okay, let's see what happened in the past between you two. So, okay, what was you doing? Ooh. Sagittarius, can I tell you something? Can I fill you in on something? About the Five of Wands. So in the past, you were doing the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So let me tell you something. You was not being all that open yourself. Yeah, I was, Tyler. Don't even try to tell me I would. Yeah, that's what you. I don't see much openness from that. You was no. Nine of Wands doesn't tell me you were being all gung ho and jumping through, hula hoops and Skittles or shit and Skittles. That's not what it's telling me. Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands. So I feel like you were giving off mixed signals too. Queen of Wands is somebody who goes for the kill, not literally, you know what I'm saying, but at the same, don't start with me roasting the deck. I'll roast your ass, roast it. Tell me how to, don't do it. So basically, I feel like a part of you was wanting to chase this, but then a part of you pulled back. So you were giving off mixed signals too. Let's look into them. But they were being dramatic, acting conflicted, like they didn't know what they want. So y'all both were doing it. It's basically what I'm trying to say. You both were doing it. So if you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like you both were playing into this Days of Our Lives soap opera met by, you're not going to buy, all right? Okay. I don't care if he was kidding or not. All right, that's what I'm kidding. All right, just saying, you idiot. All right, that's what I kind of feel. So you both were playing into this madness. I think there was a lot of mixed signals being thrown out. I think there was a lot of innuendos being thrown out. I don't get very much you two being on the same page. All right, if you ask me. Now, for some of you, the Three of Cups is there. Somebody may have had another person in the equation. I got to throw it out there, but that's for some of you. That's what the problem was too. All right, it's not going to apply to a lot of you. I'm telling you. Well, I'm going to turn the comments off on this one because I'm not going to sit there and read comment. That ain't my story. I don't give a fuck what's your story. All right? I'm sorry, no more Mr. Nice, Tyler, but then I can't really say that saying because, well, I was never nice. Just saying. All right. Let's do between you and the new person. Okay. Ooh, hello. Why is this person a Two of Wands? You know, this new person actually has a person from their past they think about a lot, which that's why it seems like at times they're not that really dead focused on you or dead set on you. Because I think that they either one, have other options, or two, they actually think about options they had before or an option that was in their life before. Because you're doing the Ace of Pentacles, which tells me you really have so you want to chase, you like this person. No, you like them, the new person, all right? Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. But you feel like you're getting ignored by this person to a degree, or you feel maybe like they're not really that in it to win it. And I don't think it's necessarily you. I think it's that they have something they're reminiscing about from the past. Six of Cups tells me that they reminisce a lot about past stuff. Is it a past person, an ex of theirs, or is it people they dealt with in the past? I do see you two not being long-term, at least not right for now. Because the most likely outcome is the Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. So I don't see a lot of opening up happening. I just see a lot of lack of communication happening, basically. All right, so be careful, all right? Because I see you being more into them than they're into you at this point. I'm not saying they're not into you. But what I'm saying is they have a lot of baggage that you probably don't even know about or you may know about, all right? Okay, let's do singles with no options. I think one thing you're learning is how much you should give to a situation and how much you should pull back. So I think you're dead set on future connections being reciprocal, and you should be. I like your approach, quite frankly. You've been disappointed by one-sided situations before, so you're really hyper-focused on what you should be, which I highly agree. You're hyper-focused on making sure the connections have an equal scale to it or equal balance to it. There won't be no more of this or this. It's going to have to be like this or not at all, right? That's what I kind of feel. And I think that's something that you're dead set on doing. Now, I do see some of you, if you put yourself out there, and I see you doing it with the Fool card, some of you are attracting someone who could be like a businesswoman or a businessman or somebody who's very, 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 very goal-oriented with the Queen of Pentacles here. some of you just keep working on your craft. I feel like love's going to hit you. All right, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. What I got, Cupid's arrow. So it's coming in for you. The only thing it's asking for you to do is put yourself out there. Get out more. If you already get out even more than you do now. So I feel like basically that way you can draw it in. All right, you have to honk your own horn. That way people know you're coming, right? So here we go. So let's see. Let's do all the way from Aries to Pisces. If you're doing an Aries, I see communication and a new start, or just for it to start period in communication. They're very interested. If you're doing with a Taurus, they may be at a distance after either they're being distant or they're at a distance, and I see that ending. The Gemini wants to be single, what Gemini doesn't, or acts like they want to, I see that being on the out and then being single or independent. What about Cancer? If you're doing a Cancer, they're at a distance from you and they're ending it. If you're doing a Leo, they're holding back. They have trust issues. Somebody, they don't trust you, or they just don't trust the situation. Or if you're doing a Virgo, they're in their head about the situation. They want a relationship with you. They don't express it. They don't even act like it, but they do. If you're doing a Libra, it's going to start soon or pick back up or start. And I see that getting better this time, or getting better, period. If you're doing a Scorpio, there's going to be a lot of communication. Then goes right back to shit, which no point in feeding that, right? If you're doing another Sagittarius, either you rejected them, or either they rejected you, or you rejected them, and they're pissed about that, or feel some type of way, basically. Then with a Capricorn, that could be a long-term thing. I'm seeing a long-term relationship between you two and between you and a Capricorn. Doing an Aquarius, there's too much waiting. Somebody's not going to wait for too much longer. You're not going to wait. They're not going to wait. It could end. If you're doing a Pisces, they're very closed off, but they have a lot of disappointments about the situation, or regrets. If it's not regrets, it's disappointment. And they are closed off to the situation at this point, but they're disappointed. Very disappointed, whoever they are. Very detached, but now you wouldn't be able to tell they're disappointed because they're so closed off and have a poker face from hell, all right? And so with that being said, y'all have a good one, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it.